Good evening, brother, sister, lady, gentlemen. It's me, Dr. Cheick Ahmed Mandian Toure, resident Malaysia at University Kelantan, Malaysia, expert in political science and security study at the University Kelantan, Malaysia. Roughly, as you know me, today we are going to discuss about national security policy and leadership stability, probably in terms of the international politics and international security part. When you regard the national security policy, national security policy is a part of governmental institution and the stability of that particular nation. The national security reflects the protection of the political institution, including the stability of the economy, including the leadership stability in the particular country. What is regarding the national security? The national security have 5 aspects of development. The 5 aspects of development, the national security have different program. The different program, the national security have the first institution is the foreign policy. The foreign policy, what is related to national security corporation. The foreign policy is a part of national security policy. Apart from the national security, this foreign policy, the national security is a part of the stability of national domestic politics. The national domestic politics, national security is a part of this particular stability to conquer how the national security will affect the leadership stability or the leadership instability, how to protect the interests of this particular population. If you see the development of national security is something which is a particular subjective and a particular organization where every citizen, every leader, every citizen of the particular country have to feel safety and protected, and the stability of this particular government have to be feel protected and stable. This national security, the head of the state, the head of the government, and a particular institution should be protected by national security policy. The national security policy is a part of political strategy and defense policy. The defense policy is internal protection and the border protection and national intelligence protection. This is why the strategy of national security is a part of the protection of this institution and the protection of this particular, the head of the state and the head of the government. The head of the government is the method for the engine of this particular development. The head of the state is a part of association for the national security purpose. That's why some country is more stable than other country. Why? Some country they are more insecure. All is regarding about national security proposed. When the national security field, all the institution and the particular country will be filled. That's why in our field and the political science and security study, we follow and protect the interest of national security. The national security strategy is to protect this particular government need and how this government will succeed and the continuation of this particular regime so will be reflected based on the protection of this national interest. The leadership, when you take the context of national security, you can see the affection and the continuation of leadership. The leadership continuation, it depends the proposition and how this national security is structured. The national security structure can give the better reflection, the continuation of the regime. The conflict around the globe or other countries, all are reflected on national security. The affection or the protection or the development or the stability, all they are depending on the national security protection. This particular field, you should understand what the role. The leadership has a better role in this continuation, and the national security and intelligence role are also part of this particular role. So it means Dr. Toure, resident in Malaysia, expert in political science and security study at the University Kelantan, Malaysia. So you can see that the reflection of this national security is something very important. Is something you can see the corporation with the institution. The national security is given the reflection, the connection with a different organization and the part of other country. When you see the stability of the national security is a part of the neighbor country. The neighbor country and in particular national security. The neighbor country is a better corporation and better defense policy strategy, how to do the connection with neighbor country and how to do the alliance with other international countries, because the stability of national security it depends on the alliance. How? What alliance? Because the stability of the nation, the countries will have a different perspective way. The military alliance is a part of national security. The economic alliance is a part of national security. And leadership alliance is a part of national security. And domestic policy organization and national defense interest. All this is, and the board can give the good reflection if the civilian role, the development of a nation is dependent on the civilian role to the nation. The civilian politician, the civilian role is very important for the stability of this particular government and this national. So this is me, Dr. Toure, resident in Malaysia at the Kelantan region, expert in the political science and security study. Thank you. I will continue to develop the method. So when you see that, you can see how the whole reflection, you can see how the whole reflection and the continuity is there. Thank you. I will develop the skill and the continuation of the program. We will develop the skill. Thank you so much.